Cats for you cheered Dex 200. Cats for you cheered Dex 200.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry if I sound gross. I just woke up. And I am very tired. But I wanted to talk about TwitchCon experience.
Unnamed _ femboy cheered X 100.
And no, this is not about not being able to wear the box, because I feel like that is reasonable to me. It is a security thing. And I had a fun time. I didn't, I'm lying, but it wasn't too bad. It was a security thing. It makes sense. It's strange to have some girl just walk around with the entire box on the head. It is a bit weird. But I'm here to talk about a lot of other things that some of you might have done, because you guys have no self-awareness. You know how scary it is stepping outside of a hotel that I'm staying at with family, and there's people out there with their phones out, recording, waiting for someone to step out of an elevator. You know how creepy that is? If you do that, you're a freak. I'm just saying. You might think that there's nothing wrong with that, but there is. You're going out of your way to come to a place where you know we're trying to stay. And it's scary because I don't even feel safe in my own hotel, because there's groups of people sitting at tables outside of the elevators when I have to go to the elevator to get into my room. There's people out there who just sit outside and wait for people to come out. And I'm not gonna wear a box inside of a hotel. You know why? Because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to wear a box inside a hotel. I don't wear a box inside of my home. That's so creepy. You're stalking people. And you might think, oh, it's not a big deal. These people probably do it. They probably don't see anything wrong with it. They're just seeing some people that they like. They just want a signature. They just want a picture. It's cool. If I sit outside, then it's fine, because I'm not actually going into their room and bothering them. You are bothering us because you're in the place where we're supposed to stay and feel safe. You're creepy. You're a freak. It's weird. I'm sorry. I'm just so mad because it ruined like the rest of TwitchCon for me. It just ruined it entirely. I'm a faceless content creator. I can't walk around with my box all the time. I don't want to walk around with my box all the time. It's scary. It's scary when I walk around and then there's people with phones out. And I know what you guys are here for. Because you have your little Twitch community badges and your Minecraft YouTuber merch. It's not a zoo. You guys can't just sit there and record us and walk up to us in our own hotel. That's what the convention is for. We're humans. You guys treat us like we're just a bunch of zoo animals. Like, I just wanted to have, like, a place where... Because the same day, that day, I get told, if you wear your box one more time, you're gonna get kicked out and we're taking away your badge. And I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal. I just won't wear my box and nobody will recognize me because they've never seen my face. But I go into my hotel and there's people from the convention there sitting in the hotel waiting for me to come out. And you know what happens?
It was so nice meeting you a couple times at TwitchCon. You were super lovely. I wish the convention went better, but I hope you had an okay enough time with your friends. At least smile.
Yeah, they were good experiences.
Anonymous cheered X500.
I'm gonna pause the alerts just for now. You know what happened? I didn't have my box. And I was walking through the hotel. And there's a group of people. And they call me over. They're like, oh, Crumb, come over, Crumb. And I'm like, what? Because I don't have my box on. And I walk over. I'm like, do you know who I am? And they're like, yeah, we've been speculating. They were in the hotel before. They saw me before. And they speculated if I was Crumb. And I don't know how they would know. Because I wasn't even talking. So they probably just saw that I was around the same height and I was Asian and they assumed. And it was so creepy. And they're like, oh, come play Uno with us. Like, no, I don't know who you are. I'm scared of you. I don't know who you are. You're in the hotel that I'm trying to stay in. I tried to stay in that hotel so that I wouldn't have to deal with that. I have messages talking about, oh, can I please stay in this hotel? I know a lot of content creators are staying there and I'm afraid to be recognized or like get caught or anything. So that's why I stayed there. But then people came in there. And that happened the day I was told I could no longer wear my box. And that just like completely shut me down. It was so bad. Do you know how scary that is? It was so bad. I like had a horrible breakdown. I'm like shaking right now, sorry. It was so bad because I wasn't even safe in the place that I specifically stayed in to be safe. And it was so scary because I thought I was gonna be safe there, but I wasn't. And they didn't even know. They don't even know what they're doing is creepy and bad. And I know because they treated it like I was some friend. And I don't know who you are. I'm afraid of you. It's scary. You shouldn't be in the hotel. They they were like, oh, come over, play Uno. And like, don't you have any respect? Don't you have any self-awareness? Don't you know that going into a hotel to see these people, that's stalking, that's creepy. It's not a fun thing to do with friends. Oh, let's sit out here. This isn't a meet and greet. This is where I sleep. This is where I eat. This is where I go. This is where I go to when I'm done with the convention, when I'm done seeing everyone because I'm tired and I want to take a break and I'm not wearing my box anymore. And then I had a panel. The first 5 minutes of the panel, I was crying because I was so scared of seeing people again. And it just ruined. It was so bad because people kept coming into the hotel. And there were like crowds of people and they'd record the elevators. It was so scary. I kept on shaking the entire time for like the first 10 minutes of the panel because I was so scared. And then I started feeling better, right? I started feeling better. And then you know what happened? The panel ends and someone comes up to me and says, sorry, that was me at the hotel. We didn't mean to freak you out. If you didn't want anything like this to happen, don't go there in the first place. Don't go to the hotel. Don't speculate who I might be. Yeah, you're curious. Yeah, you want to know who I am. Yeah, I just happen to be the Asian girl who's the same height. I don't care. Don't do stuff like that. It's creepy. It's weird. I'm not just like a doll or a zoo animal. It's weird. I don't have to accept your apology. I don't have to feel sympathy for you because you didn't know that would happen. You didn't know that going to me and saying, oh yeah, we were speculating you were Crumb wouldn't freak me out. That was the worst. That was the worst thing that was so bad. I couldn't. I spent so much time freaking out because of this. It's so weird. I spent an hour and a half crying into my friend because I was so scared and I didn't want to go back out. I'm glad I had my friends there. I'm glad I had my friends there to tell me that things would be okay. I'm glad that this didn't happen to me when I was like alone. But at the same time, I'm so sad that it happened in the first place. Because it shouldn't have happened in the first place. And yes, TwitchCon should have security, but you guys should also just be smart. Should have like common sense that following someone to their hotel and staying there with the intention of watching them and recording them and seeing them is weird. That's not normal. You need to know that we're humans. It's weird. I don't want to do this anymore because I don't want people to look at me like that. I want to be treated like I'm a person. It's not. You guys need to take a long look at yourselves in the mirror and ask yourselves, would I do that? And if I would, what is wrong with me? is bad. It is not good that we are at a point where people do stuff like that. That people even think to do stuff like that in the first place. It seriously made things... My Twitch experience was already bad, it just got worse. Oh my gosh. I cried myself to sleep for 2 days. And I cried on a panel. It's so bad. You guys... the things you guys do have very big impacts on people. Imagine if a random person followed you to your home. You're at work, you come home, they're sitting on your porch. Oh, I was waiting for you. That's weird. It's not different because we're content creators. Because we're still humans. It's not like we're entitled for not wanting you to be in our hotel. We're just human. We just want to have a place to stay. So many things went wrong. It was almost like a joke. It's like people at TwitchCon just said, what are all the wrong things that could happen? And then wrote it on a list and checked off every single one. It doesn't matter if you were outside the hotel or you were in the lobby. You're still at the hotel. And it's creepy. And it's not just happening to me. It's happening to all of my friends. And I know it is. Because I see it. And I hear it. And it's weird. Because I feel bad for them. Because while it was like a one-time thing where I got recognized, I don't normally get recognized. Because I'm just an Asian girl. But my friends who aren't faceless, they get recognized. And by the way, going up to someone and saying, oh, you look so tired. Are you okay? Let's take a picture. Okay. You're being really polite about it. But please, yes, I'm not okay. I don't want to take a picture right now because I'm having a panic attack and I want to go home. But I can't go home because you guys are there. You guys need to know that a lot of us are stressed, like 100% of the time. I was just stressed this entire TwitchCon. The first day was good. I had a meet and greet. It was fun. I was a little stressed. But then at the end of the day, I could go home and sleep in the hotel. But then the second day came, and I'm just trying to have a good time with friends, and I come back, and there's people in the hotel. I'm not your friend. I know it's like a joke and everything with like parasocial relationships, like I am not your friend, stuff like that, but I'm not your friend. You can't call me over to your table, especially when I'm visibly uncomfortable. It is so bad. I am so lucky I had my friends. Because if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have showed up the third day, to be honest. It is so bad. And I still showed up the third day, but I was still crying the entire time. It's just like, things after things, so many things happened, so many things went wrong. I think that I was feeling better, but then it just something would happen and it would get even worse. It's so bad. Like, I'm already trying not to cry before I get on the panel. And Amesy says they got her pronouns wrong. And then I'm just like, oh great, so now I'm even more miserable. It's so bad. It's like the days just got worse and worse. I didn't think it was even possible for it to get worse. It's bad. The box thing was reasonable to me. I know some people say it's not, but I am putting an entire box on my head, and it does look pretty silly, so I understand that. I did have very nice experiences with a lot of you. There's just a few of you who could do some good with stepping outside and standing in the sun a little, maybe. Maybe talking to another human being would benefit you greatly. So that you can learn how to act around one. I'm glad you had friends like Amesy around. Seriously. I'm so lucky. I was with people like Rainbow and Amesy and Gucky. And all these people at Sniff, like, I was so lucky to have them. Because at least they understand what it's like. So that when I come to them crying, they understand. It's so bad. I don't know if the next TwitchCon is gonna be like this. Because if it is, I don't want to go. I don't want to go to any other convention ever again. And I don't care if you saw me without the box and you thought in your head, oh, that's probably Crumb. Just don't say anything. Don't take photos. Don't come up to me and say, oh, are you Crumb? Because I will break down right there. I can't have my box. I'm walking around like that because I can't wear it. And I just want to have one day where I can walk around without being afraid. I am so tired of being afraid all the time. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be a content creator. Because I didn't know it would be this bad. But there were good things. There were a lot of good things. I got some cute Splatoon keychains. I got to meet a lot of friends. And it's like my friend said, nothing will come from this. Everything will be alright. I just gotta keep going. But you guys need to know. You guys need to all learn that some of you are freaks. And you need to learn that. You need to learn that content creators don't like you. They don't like you because you do this. They don't go, oh yay, I get to meet my fans in my own hotel. We go to the convention and we say, oh yay, I get to meet my fans in the convention where I'm supposed to. It's Someone was selling my art. Just so many bad things happened. I was walking around with friends, and my friend goes, "Look at that, isn't that you?" And I just go, "Yes, that is me. That is my art." But what can I do? Excuse me? You're selling my art. Okay. What do I do? Copyright? It's so... I just want people to have normal human decency. I don't want to have to go up to someone at a convention and say, "Don't steal my art," because they should know that. And just looking at all of their things, I could kind of tell that they kind of just stole other people's stuff too. But what can I do? I hope not a lot of people bought it, I guess. Maybe next time I'll have a Artist Alley booth, and then I can sell myself, and then no one else can. But you guys need to have self-awareness. We're not your friends. We don't know who you are. We don't trust you. I don't trust you. That's why if I see you and you see me without my box, you think it's just a nice thing. You think it's just a nice thing that you're inviting me to sit down because, oh, I'm having like a human interaction with Crumb because we're gonna be doing something that's like normal instead of I'm watching their stream. We're having a face-to-face thing. But no, it's not. Because the context is you came into the hotel I'm staying at. You called me over when I didn't have the one thing that made me feel safe. So no, you had no reason to do that. There were some people, Ethan Winters would have handled them for you. The one thing that made TwitchCon worth it is that I got a picture with a Lady Dimitrescu cosplayer. Everything else sucks. Nothing else was worth it. I'm just kidding. I got to meet a lot of you, and a lot of you were cool. But you can't go into people's hotels and expect to have a photo or an autograph. You're not supposed to be there. I didn't expect anyone to be there. Because I shouldn't have. If you were staying at the hotel, then good for you. But why were you sitting in the lobby, waiting at the elevators with your phones out? It's your hotel. Sleep in it. Don't sit outside and record people. Come on. And the worst thing is, I know that a lot of them didn't have a room. And you guys just came anyways and sat in the lobby or sat outside. Yes, it's exciting to meet people. But when you're going out of your way, when you're going so far out of your way to the point where you're intruding on personal space, on our privacy, then don't you need to think that maybe you're going a little too far? It's weird. If you saw me without my box, then cool. You saw me without my box. You go, whoa, there's her hair and like some of her forehead. Cool, good for you. As long as you didn't take photos and didn't go up to me and say, Hey, we know who you are, then I don't care. We can live both of our lives. I'll do it in some blissful ignorance, and you can go have that piece of knowledge in your brain forever. Good for you. It was so bad. The panel was nice until that one person came up to me at the end. But the panel was nice after the first 10 minutes when I was no longer crying and scared. I really appreciate AMZ and Gucky. They were really great. Gucky would go with me to places so I'd feel safe. AMZ was really great. He held my hand when I was scared during the panel, and the only thing that made this worth it was my friends. That was the only thing that made TwitchCon worth it. And I really wish I could have said I loved to meet my friends. I loved to meet my fans. I love seeing my fans, because I didn't. I didn't love it because I was scared when I saw my fans because they were in my hotel. It's weird. If there's anything going on about my face or whatever, I don't care. Who cares? I don't want to hear it. I just look like an Asian girl. Who cares? If you saw me, who cares? If someone saw me and you saw that, who cares? This was genuinely the worst experience of my life. And I've been hit by cars multiple times. Honestly, if I got hit by a car at TwitchCon, it probably would have been a better experience than everything that happened. You guys are just... You guys, some of you are just the worst. No human decency. No common sense. Take a long look at yourself in the mirror today and ask yourself if you have a friend who would do these things, or if you would do these things. And if you do, stand outside and don't come back until something has changed. I am so thankful for my friends though. If it weren't for them, I don't know what would have happened. TwitchCon was so bad this time. Yeah, I've heard. A lot of my friends are telling me like, oh yeah, Frogman... what did I say, Frogman? Sorry, I'm thinking of my friend. I got to meet my friend, by the way. It was really great. They'll probably jump scare Frogman if they're still in here. I can't remember what I was saying. But I really appreciate my friends. Meeting Frogman was like the best thing that happened to me. But I've heard that this TwitchCon was extra bad for some reason. And I'm sorry to anyone who was affected badly, cause I know it wasn't just me. I know so many people had a horrible experience. Someone broke their back, I know. People were breaking bones. People were getting hurt. Like, how is this allowed? And like, the swarming, the overcrowding, the ableism. Man, I look at like Twitter and I think it can't get worse. And it just keeps getting worse. I'm sorry to everyone who had a bad time. I'm sorry. My hands are numb. I can't draw anymore. Hold on. I can't draw anymore. My hands got so numb. Everyone waiting outside the hotel made me so anxious. I hated it. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I know. It was so bad. I'm so sorry. Anything happened to you, Amesy? And thank you so much, by the way, dude. I love you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Everything you, Gucky, and Bamboo did for me. I miss you so much. I miss you too. I love you. I love you. It was really... I'm so glad I got to see you. But it's so bad, man. I did not go to TwitchCon thinking, oh, I can't wait to see Rainbow so I can cry into him later. I didn't expect to have such a horrible breakdown at TwitchCon. I thought I'd have fun. I don't know. Maybe it's weird that I expected that. Maybe I should have expected something else. Okay, my hands are really numb. I don't know what to do with this. But it's weird. We're people. We're just people that ended up in the spotlight. I didn't. I felt so low. I felt so embarrassed. Because it's like I didn't think I would be that vulnerable around my friends. I didn't think that they would see me bawling my eyes out. It's weird. I'm really lucky I had such good friends though that helped me and made me feel better with cat photos and stuff. But you guys need to know that we're people. Like, you guys can't just do stuff like this. None of us want this. Okay? Nobody wanted this. We're all scared. We're all scared of you guys. And we're scared of you guys because some of you just do horrible things. And you guys need to understand that the things you do are horrible. And I know it's not all of you, and I love you all very much. And I appreciate those who understand. But I know that some of you won't stop, because some of you think that it's not a big deal. Because I'm just a content creator, and I've dealt with stuff like this before. Or maybe I'll never... You guys need to know that we see things, we hear things. And it sucks. We're not. Man. It's not like I'm Harry Styles or whatever. But I have like a team of people. And a bunch of stuff. I'm a 17-year-old girl. I didn't think I'd ever go through something like this. I draw the same white guy every day. And I spam tweet every single day. I'm just a person. And you guys really need to start viewing content creators like that. Yeah, DM your mods if you know anyone who did something gross. If you know anyone with a Twitch account who's being a total freak, DM the mods so they can get them out. I got a friend who's harassed by Twitch staff. It's not fair. I know. It's not. It's not just content creators. Everyone had a bad time. Nobody was happy. It's seriously so bad. Like everyone was having a bad time. Trust me. Like... You guys deserved better. Everyone deserved better. I'm so sorry to anyone who had a bad experience. I know the stuff that happened. You guys... How did people break bones at this convention? How was it so bad that people broke bones? There are some things that Twitch isn't at fault with, and there's some things that they definitely are. I don't blame Twitch for not being able to wear my box, because it's a convention thing. I understand. I don't think I'm entitled to wear. I think I'm using that word right. But like, so much stuff was easily avoidable is the thing. I know. Thank you, Gucky, by the way. I love you, bro. I'm really lucky. That I had my friends. If it weren't for them, I don't know what I would have done. Especially you, Gucky. You're really great, Gucky. I really appreciate you. I'm really sorry to anyone who had a bad time. It was so bad, man. It's actually like, you can say some stuff and you won't. I didn't believe it when someone told me someone broke their back. I thought they were joking. Because I thought, everyone's talking about how bad TwitchCon is. This is a joke. I'm kind of glad I missed it. I wish I missed it. The best part of TwitchCon was leaving. Because as soon as I got in the car and I left, I wasn't afraid anymore. Because I was leaving. It wasn't fair with the box thing because... For you though, because there were people wearing your box around the con. I'm pretty sure. I think they were told to take it off. So I think it's the same for everyone. I don't wanna cause problems, so I think it's just like, yeah. Was the Amsterdam one bad like the San Diego one? I heard that the Amsterdam one was like way better. Like this one has been the worst. Someone dislocated their knee, someone broke their back, their pronouns got misgendered, and Twitch brushed it off, but no one was allowed to talk about it. I've been told that Twitch has been taking things down. I don't know if they are, but if they are, just clip this. Just clip whatever. Clip as much as you can. I'll try and see if I can post the VOD. I probably will. They were deleting comments during the streams. I saw a lot. Feel bad for everyone who went. The best times I had at the convention were when I was outside of the conventions doing something. Or when I was in the place that was closed off. Hi Colin, it was really nice to see you. I hope we can meet somewhere else better next time. I was a very similar cosplayer that met you twice. TwitchCon did in fact ask me to only have it on for pictures and not to wear. They also all told the other boxheads to do that too. Yeah, I heard that. The best parts was just chilling in the lounge, honestly. Yeah. Like, everyone was just in this room. Everyone was just in this room that was closed off to the community because we had nowhere else to go. It was fun to hear your voiceover in the Twitch rivals. Five was loving your voice acting. Oh yeah, I did the voice for the Twitch rivals. I wonder how that went. Fans were sneaking in, people said. Yeah. Apparently people were able to get in. So we weren't even safe there. The room we stay at was in the hotel. Like, it was great. It was great to see all these people, to see all my friends, to see people I look up to. But it really sucks when it all gets ruined just by a little thing. I'm confused about the hotel thing. I thought you were supposed to have security at the hotel. Yeah, me too. Imagine how confused I was. Even though the hotel wasn't safe though, it was so bad. It was the loud view that made it bad. Yeah, the hotel wasn't safe. It was so bad. Going to the convention, stepping out of the elevator, seeing crowds of people. It's just like, wow, this sucks. If you wait outside the hotel, that's weird. And you know you're weird. You know what you're doing is wrong, and you're doing it anyways. Drink spikes, I don't know anything about that stuff. Guys, make sure if you're going to say stuff, to check if the stuff is true, because we can't, don't spread stuff that is untrue, because it'll just cause more panic. Make sure everything you see is confirmed, okay? It's invasive and weird, that's borderline stalker vibes. It is stalkers. They are stalkers. Wow. San Diego, I'll never be able to look at San Diego the same. I did get to meet a lot of you. And a lot of you are nice. And I appreciate that. But I think I'm done. I'm done for today. I think I'm done for the rest of my life, actually. There's a convention. I'll just be in that area and I just won't buy a ticket. Unless it's like, I don't know, better. And not as bad as San Diego. Because I just want to see my friends. I just want to see my friends. It's not. It's weird. You guys... Some of you guys aren't aware how weird you are. And this isn't me saying weird lightheartedly, like, oh yeah, I'm weird because I draw the same white guy every day because I have like an obsession. It's weird as in, you're a freak, you're weird. I see some of the things you guys do, you're weird. Not weird, haha. Weird. Like, some of you should get, like... Some of you should have, like, restraining orders placed against you. I'm just saying. Some of you... Like, have you no shame? I'm just gonna say it. Are you not ashamed? Like, some of you need to sit down and look at yourself in the mirror. They need to be put on a list. Yeah, I just have a list. You know what the list is? It's a death note. I'm writing you all down. I'm writing you all down, for real. They're not ashamed. They know they're weird, that's the thing. I know, that's why it's weird. They have no shame. You guys deserve to be put in the death note. Yes. Man. Grass isn't enough. They need humiliation. They need to have tomatoes thrown at them. That is how bad it is. You guys need to have tomatoes thrown at you. We're all weird and proud of it. No, don't be proud. Be ashamed. If the thing you consider weird is, oh, this is my interest, or oh, I love to do this, then good. If the thing that you're being proud of is following people to their hotels, then don't be proud. Be ashamed. You need to leave. There's different kinds of weird. I am weird. If you follow my alt Twitter, you know I am weird. I will say the most deranged things, and I love doing that because I think it's fun. But there are other kinds of weird. And that's what TwitchCon was. TwitchCon was the bad weird. You guys need help. You guys need help. Like, I'm shocked that people like that exist. That's how bad it is. Like, I did not think people like that existed. There's weird as in unique, and there's weird as in strange. There's weird as... Huh? Oh, I saw something, I got confused. There's weird as in... You're so silly, you're so funny. And there's weird, like, I need you to be in a 60-foot radius from me in all times. I did not think this would ever happen. It is so strange. No, for real, that's what I'm saying. Gucky, I'm seriously so glad that I was with you. I seriously appreciate you so much, man. It was really nice to meet you. I hope we get to do more things. I'm gonna be staying at my uncle's house in California for a bit longer. Unfortunately, because now I have to attend, like, school on Zoom. But I really hope to see you again. always wanted to experience a convention, but seeing this one, I think I'm gonna back out. That's the thing. All this stuff that happened is going... Nobody wants to go anymore. I don't want to go anymore. Creators don't want to go anymore. Who is gonna want to go? The weird people are gonna want to go. Because that way, they can do it again. But guess what? None of your creators are gonna go because of you. Nobody's gonna want to go because they know you're gonna be there. It's so bad. The thing is, I've been to other conventions outside of TwitchCon, and this one was just terrible in so many different ways. A lot of creators are talking about leaving the platform too. I'm thinking about leaving entirely from everything. It's so much better instead of just going trips with friends where you can be in charge and manage everything rather than having a company that doesn't care handle it. It's so bad. It's so bad. I was so excited because of VidCon. And all of this happened. Oh, like how did this stuff happen? Like why did it happen? It's sad because those freaks were there for all the lovely people. I know, there were so many great people. Someone gave me an Ethan Winters shirt. Someone gave me an Ethan Winters paper. And I was so happy. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. I'm just gonna get rid of everything inside my mind. And only remember the good things. Because I will seriously have another breakdown if I keep thinking of this stuff. Thank you, Roboham, for your 10 gifted subs. Okay. It's been an hour. I'm either gonna start crying or I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna read alerts and then I'm gonna play Splatoon. No, I'm gonna draw Resident Evil until my brain doesn't work. Thank you, fellas, for the tier 1. Thank you, SS Kit Kat, for the tier 1. Thank you, Islichi, for the prime. Thank you, Pumpkin Lights, for the 405 bits. Thank you, Finch's Feather, for the tier 1. Thank you, Clear Up, for the tier 1. Thank you, Yippee, for the tier 1. Thank you, Sharian and for the tier 1. Thank you, White Rice, for the tier 1. Thank you, Atlas, for the tier 1. Thank you, Ricardo, for the $5. Thank you, Anonymous, for the 500 bits. Thank you, Blink Holster, for the $1. Thank you, Unnamed Femboy, for the 100 bits. Thank you, Tiny Giant, for the prime. Thank you, Cats for You, for the 200 bits. Thank you to Skyrim for the prime. Thank you, Raven, for the prime. Thank you, Arlene Star, for the tier 1. Thank you, Coffee Cat, for the tier 1. Thank you, Artemis Galaxy, for the tier 1. And everyone, please stay safe. And I hope you all are way happier than I am. I don't know when I'll stream again. But if I do, it'll probably be Splatoon. I just need to draw. I just need to play a game, take my mind off things. Need Pepper Pup for the prime. I hope if any of you in this chat were doing those things, that you learned from it, and you never do something like that again, and you understand the stuff that you do is bad. Okay. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming. Sorry, I was kind of sad and angry the entire time. I've been sad and angry. Hopefully next time I'll be all hype up. I'll see you. Hugs and kisses to those who aren't freaks. Goodbye.